Welcome back to another episode of In the End, There's Always a Disney Guide. Before you listen to this episode, make sure you go subscribe to DisneyGuide.com and check that out. And go follow me on all my socials, including YouTube as well. Remember, this podcast is streaming now on Google Podcasts. All you gotta do is type in the End, There's Always a Disney Guide, and it will be out. Ignore about Disney Guide because that was the other one that I was planning to do, but ignore that one. Hopefully, I'll get that down as soon as possible. But let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about the new CW show, Superman and Lois. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so addicted to that show. It's like I'm binge watching it now. So, as you know, before Superman and Lois, there's an incident called the Crisis on Infinite Earths, basically infinite realities, where this man was destroying all Earths, all realities, every Earth, every reality that was created. And I think it was a few months after that's when they announced that there will be a new series called Superman and Lois. So, Superman and Lois is basically the same original story behind Superman, how he starts this new life, how he has two kids, and but this story is kind of different because his two children, I think his name is, I keep forgetting their names or keep getting them mixed up, but they're twins. Jordan, I think, is the cool one, and Jonathan, or is it the other way around? I think Jonathan is like the cool one. He has no powers, and Jordan is the one with the powers. And he finds out in the season premiere once these kids were starting to gang up on him for, well, one of them were, and then the whole team started to, when he kissed another girl, which was in a relationship with someone else. When he found out, he started pushing him around. Jonathan tried to save him, but didn't work, and then they started beating him up. So Jordan got so mad he released an eye laser beam out of his eyes, like Superman does, and caused an explosion because of how mad he was. And that was when he found out that he had powers. Um, so basically, they had to find a way to show him how to conceal his powers, how to, keep them under wraps, keep it under control so people wouldn't have any suspicious things about him or, think of him weirdly. Keep his identity, a secret, basically. And I would say, the mom did say that it's the little things that will cause suspicious activity that'll make them think suspicious of you. So when they had, the kids had no idea that he was Superman. That's number one. They had no idea that he was Superman. They had no clue until they found out, because obviously he wanted to know, why do I have powers? Why is that in my, genetic DNA? Why is that inside of me? That's when, Clark told him about his real life and where he came from, Krypton, and about, his whole life story, basically. And so when he revealed that, Jordan got mad. He got mad. And he started yelling at his father because he didn't tell him this and that, that and this. But then, once they reconciled, Clark took him to his planet. Well, no, not to his planet, to, what is it called? The Fortress of Solitude, to learn more about him and his powers. But unfortunately, he got some really not wanting news. The man at the Fortress of Solitude said that he'll never be superior to Superman, or he'll never be like Superman. And that was kind of something he didn't want to hear. It is an amazing show. I love it. I'm very addicted to it. The actually newest episode, which was released this Tuesday, last Tuesday, was when so the dad, so because Superman has a huge responsibility to the world and to Lois Lane's dad, his dad wanted him to prioritize. The dad wanted Superman to prioritize the Earth first. He wanted Earth to be first before his kids, because he was barely already spending time with Jonathan and Jordan. So Lois's dad, or their granddad, told him that if you do need help, don't contact him because he has to do his job, basically. And they did needed help because one of these kids were having like little power flare ups, and they didn't know how to control it, and it got so bad that it hurt Jordan. And Jonathan and Jordan didn't want to call his dad because of what their granddad said. He said, don't contact him because he has other priorities. He has priorities to the whole world. Um, and when Clark found out about that, oh man, Clark went off on him. Well, not really Clark, Lois did. He went off on him. So there's this whole project called 7734 behind Superman. I have no idea what it is about, but I know it's some secret project about, what if with Superman. Because people already know, Superman is the most powerful human being. What if he has different plans? What if he changes his mind or something? So they didn't know what to expect or what to do. So yeah, that was that. Um, but in Superman, the next episode is released tomorrow, actually on Tuesday. From the CW. It is an amazing show. I love that show so much. I've been binge watching it a lot now. I don't know why. I don't know why I became so addicted to it. It's just it's crazy. And the thing about it was I never really was interested in the show until now. Until I watched the episode on TV, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me watch the previous episodes. See how good they were. Um, so yeah. Thank you guys for listening in to this episode. Make sure you follow me, subscribe for this podcast so you will receive the update soon as the episode has been uploaded. Remember, it's available now on Google Podcasts. Google, Podcasts takes a minute longer for it to pop up, but it'll be up on, there soon. And yeah, thank you for listening. Bye bye, guys.